Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a read for you about somebody that is going through some financial difficulties that wants to work towards being able to be a better person for you. This could be non-romantic, although it does kind of feel like it's somebody who wants to take care of you. So this could be like a kind of King of Pentacles type that is used to being like a provider for people. But let's call in spirit with a little bit of Winchenta. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's dive in with the Egyptian tarot. Four of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse. So this could be something associated with taxes because the Page of Swords in the reverse can imply like legal or tax issues. We could also have somebody that is feeling like they don't have the information to address the problems that they're dealing with right now. So it doesn't have to be specific to taxes. This is also double air energy. So hello there, Jen. We could have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra featured prominently in one of you. But there's a sense that this person wants to take care of this problem alone. They may not be very comfortable relying on others for help, especially if they're used to being the kind of like provider figure. Hi there, Drew. Hello, Vincent. How are we doing? Oh, that's not a good move on the stairs. Yeah, let's try not to do that. Thank you, Drew. Six of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. So both of these cards in the upright would symbolize somebody like moving on up. This is reversed, right? There could be some issues pertaining to codependency. So there may be a relationship or a job or an addictive behavior that prevents somebody from being able to kind of like get out of this financial funk. We could also have an inability to stick to a change. So if this is somebody who's trying to, let's just, for example, say give up gambling, they might do really well for 2 weeks and then something like trips them up and they end up right back where they were. So this is about, can I be committed to something that I'm trying to change and improve my financial situation, or am I going to get kind of hung up on the same thing? Page of Cups in the reverse. We have a little bit of depression or insecurity. For some, it could be imposter syndrome, fear of abandonment. There's something that has put them in this depression or something recent that has made them think back on a trauma. But we have somebody that is thinking about who they are, who they want to be. This looks like real healing to me, or like the precipice you jump off from when you decide to dive into the healing waters. Yeah. This is one of my favorite cards. I love the Egyptian tarot, but this card does such a great job of depicting what you go through when you decide to transform. This is comparing the weight of your soul to a feather. Sorry, your heart, right? But it's not a heart. But I'm pretty sure it's a heart that is weighed against the feather. But this is like a little miniature person. You get on the scale. I hope you have been doing your Weight Watchers. I mean, it's all about whether or not this person is ready to make the changes internally that can then influence the things externally that are holding them back. And I think there's a realization that that's perhaps a great undertaking, but also one that is worth it. I feel like somebody's spending a lot of time in their room listening to music, not really interested in socializing as much. That's a lot of water energy. Okay, so for the first 3 cards that I pulled, all air. Air is associated with logic, intelligence, but can also be a little bit too analytical, right? Sometimes air signs, and I say this with air in my chart, so don't come after me, because I know that this can sometimes be me, even though I'm like super Pisces. There's an ability to just kind of like switch off, disassociate, detach, look at things as they really are, with none of that overlay that comes with the emotion that you feel for the situation. But now we have 3 water sign cards clarifying our Aries, or sorry, our air signs. So it's somebody appreciating that you can't look at life as black and white all the time, that there's going to be some situations where those emotions actually serve you or are important. So if this person had some sort of illusion about what their past was or how it had impacted them, whether or not they had an interest in love, it feels to me like this person had tried to shut off the side of them that would connect on a real, like, emotional level with somebody, because they wanted to stay kind of cold. But the Ace of Cups in the situation feels to me like self-love. It all begins for this person when they realize that there is something about themselves that is worth loving. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say, I hope this isn't because somebody tells you. I mean, yeah, that's great. But we can't rely on everyone to build those foundational bricks of self-esteem or self-love, right? Like, some of those, you got to work for yourself. What do you love about yourself? What is unique about you? What do you celebrate about yourself? Like, this person is having to think deeply about where they've been and how that should influence where they want to go. Because they've been lying. And the 7 of Swords, this person could have tried to make it seem like they were more successful, seem like they were a bigger deal, seem like they were happier. But they have felt, it's like they're lying about what actually motivates them or makes them feel passionate. Let's get one more. Yeah. So this person may feel like a really strong pressure to hide who they truly are. There may be a lot of expectations placed on this King of Wands. I do feel like the High Priestess in the reverse is also their energy. Let's keep in mind we don't want to look too far into the genders, right? Hi there, Terry. How are you doing? Did I say hi to Paul? Hello, Paul. Because both the 7 of Swords and the High Priestess in the reverse indicate a level of secrecy, and it's on both sides of this King of Wands. This is like No, I'm going to block you out and I'm going to block you out. For some, this is a person that had kind of like a double life. For you people, this is who you see, and for you, this is who you see. They may be pulled in two very different directions, wanting to, on some days, be very charitable and helpful, right? Because we have the air signs and the water sign coming out here. Maybe one day I'm super analytical and I don't have time for your ish. And another day I'm like the person that you can come, cry on my shoulder if you're having a rough day. But this person was wearing a mask. They only wanted you to see the side of them that they decided to show you. So a lack of authenticity, even as this person felt like they were being strategic about how they built a reputation or how they interacted with other people. I'm going to grab a couple from the Poe Tarot, but just a reminder, I don't read any of these in the reverse. So we have the Tower and the Page of Quills, which is the Page of Swords. So the first one's got a very Halloween vibe, right? While I gazed, this fissure rapidly widened. There came a fierce breath of the whirlwind. The entire orb of the satellite burst at once upon my sight. My brain reeled as I saw the mighty walls rushing asunder. Something that has served as, okay, so I'm getting like Matrix vibes, like, or what was that Jim Carrey movie where everyone was watching him? It's like right there. Anyway, the point, there was an illusion, a fake world, a need for a reality check. Because this Seven of Cups is something that the King of Wands wanted to see. And look, I can sit here and tell you all day how to live your life, King of Wands, whoever you are. But let me just tell you, I have done this. I have seen my life with rose-colored glasses and chosen to ignore the things that I did not like, that I was perfectly capable of changing. So I see you. But I also see that you're wanting the truth. You're wanting to change something. Maybe you're tired of doing this charade. Maybe you want things to move more smoothly for you in other areas of your life. We have the Page of Swords, and that's like the second card that we pulled, although we had it in the reverse. It will be found, in fact, that the ingenious are always fanciful, and the truly imaginative never otherwise than analytic. I was just talking about being analytic. That's funny. So this is really beautiful for me because I don't know if you know there's like an association with creativity and imagination with the water element. But then we're also talking about analytic, right? This is an air sign card. Quills is swords. And they're literally calling out this duality that I just called out. The idea that, yes, you can be analytical. You can see things in a linear way. You can be practical, logical, whatever you want to call it. But this person is realizing they have both of these sides and they don't need to keep them separate. It's like when the dude accidentally made Wheaties. Oh, it's a thing. I feel like somebody's discovering more about themselves, appreciating that the depths are not as scary as they once thought. All right, so fun little Carmen story for you. So I told you I'm a super Pisces, right? I don't know if that's like a technical term. I'm not going for a technical term. If that's like a technical term where all like, everything's Pisces, that's not me. But I love water. Always love to swim. Always love to be like on the boat. But I don't really do well with the combination of heights and like falling into water. So one summer I was babysitting, and part of, the daily routine, or like every other day routine, was to take her to the local swimming hole. The swimming pool that was just, a couple blocks away. And they had a high dive. I think I was like, I was 20 maybe. And I told myself by the end of the summer, I'm jumping off that high dive. It scares me so much, but I'm going to do it. And I told the girl that I was babysitting that was my goal, because I know if I don't tell somebody my goal, it's more likely that I'm just like not going to do it. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Hello, Tiana. Hello, Margaret. Thank you. So it took me until like basically the end of the summer. I'm not going to lie. Should I do the high dive today? No. Oh gosh, look at the time. But I did it. I think I maybe had like 3 days left of the summer, something silly like that. And I remember the girl I was babysitting like high-fiving me. And I don't know, maybe I inspired her a little bit with my stupid high dive. But I did it. Okay. It was terrifying. The depths were terrifying. I feel like that's how this person looks at their emotions. I don't know if I really want to like go for a swim in my emotions. I'd rather just like dip my foot in for a little bit, see if it's warm, and then get out, All right. The Magician and the Moon. I didn't even really look at these cards. I'm sitting here telling you this story about how sometimes that which scares you, or that which you don't really fully understand within you, you have more control than you think. And the Magician is all about acknowledging what kind of skills you have, what kind of power you have, because we all have some, right? Some kind of power. All right, so on the Magician, I gotta show you the image first. I love the little clock. All right. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word did he outpour. So I'm trying to understand what's sitting in front of him, in front of Poe. It looks like he's got a book open in front of him, and then the raven is sitting on top of it. There's a lot of books on the shelf behind him. This is somebody who's smart. Now, this could be somebody who's street smart, business smart, emotional IQ, whatever you want to go with, right? This person is smart, but there's something that they have purposefully been. What is that word? It's like maliciously compliant, or like there's subreddits that I'm thinking of that make fun of people who are like, yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'm going to call you out, King of Wands. I think you pretended you didn't know how to do the emotional thing, pretended you didn't know how to address things that hurt you or hurt others or made you feel close to others. You might just be real good at running or real good at a poker face. I say poker face, and then I look at that moon like, Mer. What is that? Is that facial hair? I can't help it, you guys. Like, where are your lips, sir? Okay. I'm here. It's cool. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams. I love Edgar Allan Poe so much. Should I just start a channel where I read Edgar Allan Poe? Like, I have the anthology, you guys. I'll do it. You just tell me. Dreams are important because dreams have been pushing this magician's like buttons. Like, hey, you got some ish to do. That's right. It's a big boy Dr. Pepper today. What's up, guys? They're getting messages in their dreams to address the things they have been running from or change the things they need to change. We're going to go with the situations deck because it's one of my faves. What else do we have? You may have somebody watching you on a fake profile. You might blatantly know it already. Because what I saw in my head is like, you know how like little kids will, I guess I just use this example with animals, but when young people or like animals think that they can hide from you just because they can't see you, I feel like somebody thinks they're smarter or more of a ninja than they actually are. I feel like there's like a shoe showing underneath the drapery. For some of you, it's like, no, I can recognize your speech patterns. I can recognize your text patterns. I know you like that emoji. There's something here where you're like, I just know it's you. We've got the legal card. Like I said, there could be legal or tax issues here, but what I like is we have somebody actually filing the paperwork or doing something about it. So we have some progress in that regard. And then we have the desire card. Somebody is thinking about you at nighttime. We'll put it that way. All right, what else do we have? Really? Sold, moving, physical change, or sorry, physical or location change. So this is not just a physical desire. This is unconditional love. The words on this card actually say unconditional, genuine, certain love. Like, just to be clear. Hello there, Scorpio. How are you doing? You may get a letter. You may get short notice that somebody is moving or somebody is this feels to me like somebody that is handling business so that they can be with somebody they want, right? But we have these financial issues. So once those financial issues are addressed and it looks like it could be potentially taxed, then they're set. Let's go for This is the Ghost Tarot. We have the Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, there is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra somewhere in someone's chart. Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Any guesses from those of you that have studied tarot? Because I feel like this is just screaming. I have created a boundary. I don't know if I really want to talk to you because you lied to me. If you lie to me to my face, it doesn't even matter. If you lied to me, like, you're in a timeout. Five of Pentacles. This isn't a happy card. This is get out. I don't want to talk to you. Someone may have been blocked by this Queen of Swords. Probably this King of Wands. Again, don't get too caught up in the gender, right? But we have somebody that probably lied about how they felt, because this Ace of Swords is clarifying our Ace of Cups. We also have the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Swords following the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of like difficulty being honest here. Wow. King of Wands again. Nine of Swords in the reverse. This King of Wands is upset, anxious, trying to figure out what they can do to make sure that they come correct or that they act right. They know, remember, this time I promise you, my actions will match my words. They know they have to do the right thing. So I feel like this is major trauma or a difficult element in this person's life that they're addressing or letting go. I don't know how else to explain this. Okay, I just came in. Okay. I've been a little too quick to procrastinate on an oil change right now. It bothers me every time I get in my car. I know I need to do it like yesterday, but I haven't done it. And I'm generally really good with like car maintenance because I know that it makes things easier in the long term, whatever, right? So if I were planning a like road trip, then I would absolutely, without a doubt, do my oil change. This feels like this King of Wands has put off that oil change for years. And now there's like a road trip saying, okay, time to do that oil change, mister. So something that this person has procrastinated on pertaining to their healing, possibly their finances as well, right? Because it could be connected. That is what we're dealing with. We have the Tower again. Or sorry, is this the Moon? Hold on. They confused me on this deck. No, this is the Moon. Oh, we had that too. Seven of Wands in the reverse. There's a secret they've been keeping that makes them feel uncomfortable. Like it's only a matter of time. Like I'm hearing tick, 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 tick. Shit's gonna hit the fan. They don't really feel like they can stop it. They might be able to delay it. It's like they feel like they did something kind of reckless. Sent a message they shouldn't have, sent a picture they shouldn't have, told somebody something they shouldn't have. They're just waiting for it to be a problem. So it could be like a little bit concerned about a betrayal coming out, or just like gossip in general. It could be something that would upset this Queen of Swords. Could be about this Queen of Swords, because the moon is right underneath her. Seven of Cups in the reverse for the King of Wands, and I really like that. I don't like that. Just being honest. Seven of Cups in the reverse, but then we have the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups come out up here. This is like illusions or like lying to yourself. Rose-colored glasses, remember? But now it's in the reverse. So we have somebody that has clarity, but it's kind of like... it feels like clarity hits this King of Wands at the same time that it hits one of their opponents or somebody they don't get along with. It would be really easy to see this King of Wands as this Emperor in the reverse. But I'm seeing this Emperor in the reverse as what this King of Wands might be a little bit concerned about. Hold on. Let's pull two more. Maybe this is like an... no. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Cups. So this Emperor in the reverse is somebody in the same kind of situation as this King of Wands. Could be like a best friend, a sibling, a family member, coworker, boss. Somebody that enables them. This is so interesting. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse right here and Ace of Cups, right? So these are both repeats. But it feels to me like this King of Wands is looking at this Emperor in the reverse, this person who might have a little bit more status, right? Like if they're in the same bowling league, Emperor in the reverse has been there for a couple of years longer, so he's like more seasoned, right? This King of Wands has seen the Emperor in the reverse choose the life that the King of Wands has right now over the Ace of Cups. It's like there's a cautionary tale around them, and this King of Wands is taking notice. Maybe there's like a divorce happening for somebody that they know, a cheating situation. Maybe they're just extremely lonely. Maybe everything is like super empty, and this Emperor in the reverse doesn't want to admit it. But I feel like there's somebody this King of Wands is looking at and saying like, I don't want to be like you. I want something different for myself. This is the Path of Shadows. Fallen Angel. Was it even real, the paradise I fell from? Or are they just a nightmare, the realms I now roam? So it kind of feels to me, I mean, with the fallen angel, I guess, not like super surprising, but feels to me kind of like a Star Wars situation. Like, who are you going to be? Do you want to be like this person who doesn't have real love? Because what I'm focused on in this Ace of Cups is the fact that there's a ghost hand that can't really grasp onto that love. When you don't know how to actually interact with people with love or with respect for love, you can try all you want to actually enjoy or experience love, but you don't experience it unless you give to it. And that requires somebody to actually like risk something and like be vulnerable. This person doesn't know how to do that. This Emperor in the reverse is controlling. So it's like, yeah, I see you, Emperor in the reverse. You've been able to avoid, you know, maybe some like predictable heartbreak, but you created heartbreak for yourself. Now you literally cannot handle or like grasp. Oh, the chalice. All right. You didn't really need a demonstration for that, but I had to do it. Mystic Swamp. Deep, dark waters, your reflections you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. Well, I think I said that. This person has to go deep. Make all the jokes you want, you guys. This person is figuring out who they really are. And they see an example of, let's not put them there. That bothers me. This person is looking at an example of somebody who has declined or ran away from love and realizing that ain't it. Procrastination. Okay, this is hilarious to me. Tell me if you agree. This actually says the tickling of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. But I'm pretty sure, you guys, that nobody was tickling a clock. I think it's supposed to be ticking. And I'm pretty sure I, like 10 minutes ago, said tick, 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 tick. Yeah, there's an awareness that time is of the essence. It's not always a guarantee, right? So hop two. All right, this is the Marigold Tarot. The Chariot in the reverse. 8 of Swords in the reverse. 4 of Rings or 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. There may be issues with somebody's car, or if they're taking a plane, the process of purchasing tickets. There's an issue here preventing this travel or this move. Could be like getting out of a lease, something along those lines, that eventually gets taken care of. 8 of Swords in the reverse is like restrictions being lifted. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody being let go. So this could be somebody who's let go from a lease, let go from a job, done with a relationship, done with a friendship. There's a sense of, okay, now I can actually like move about the cabin. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. So this is a third party situation, but not necessarily one where we have a rival romantically, so much as like this Emperor in the reverse, whoever this is. This could be a father figure. This could be a boss. This could be a close friend, whatever it is, right? This person, the Emperor in the reverse, could also be a female, right? They've been trying to basically block this because of their tie to this King of Wands. They want to control them. There's a weakness within this Emperor in the reverse, and it looks like they basically want this other person to be their company for their misery, right? Yeah, come right in. The water's fine. The fuck it is. You hate your life. I see it. Six of Rings or Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Strange, but what I see is this Emperor in the reverse, or perhaps somebody associated with this person is going to try to gift you something, or maybe even try to make you feel like it's like either they give you something or they remind you what they have given you, right? Like, remember that expensive meal last week? Yeah. Why are you doing that? Why aren't you like treating me like I've been good to you? That kind of thing. Hi there, Lindsay. How are you doing? But when this person talks about this gift or gives you this gift, it does not feel kind. It does not feel generous. It feels like a collar, a cage, a trap, manipulation. Ace of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Cups, Star in the reverse. There's some sadness coming through, heavy. A concern that this King of Wands has already lost what they wanted, who they want. An acknowledgement that they're going to have to heal with or without this Queen of Swords energy, but that it would go so much easier with the Queen of Swords. There's like a lot of melancholy in this trio. Hey, John, how are you doing? And I don't think they really have the... It's like they're not super familiar with dealing with this kind of thing. Maybe they're used to being the heartbreaker. Four of Wands. Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant. All right, this is almost a little bit too cheesy for my channel because I always tell you guys exactly what I see. And this makes me feel like I'm telling you what you want to hear. But this is like, you know what this is? This is that last bite of the most delicious meal you've ever had. Where you're just like, yeah, yes. Another? Well, I don't have room, but I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while. Like, do you have... Clearly I'm hungry again, you guys. I always think about food when I'm trying to read for you guys. But like, a lot of you have gone through some difficult times with this person, struggled to believe that things were going the way that they felt like they would, maybe questioning your sanity, questioning this person. But with the Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this time I promise you my actions will match my words. That is what these cards are saying. I'm going to level up. I'm going to do right by you when I come back around, because I know previously I was not able to be successful because I hadn't done the healing. I hadn't actually gone deep, right? Where was that card? No, that one. And then we have the Hierophant and the Six of Cups. So, all right. I've just kind of like not cared for a little bit, but Vincent, your weird comments are just kind of like a distraction. So, toodaloo. Somebody feels so strongly that they want a relationship. They're doing what it takes to get something serious with the person. They're nervous, doesn't really want anything to do with them. We have you deserve love. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys, if you heard me talking about Vincent, that's just in the live chat. But I'm going to grab, yeah, we need some spiritual AF, and then we'll call it a day. Your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. Intuition is important for this King of Wands in particular, because remember we had the High Priestess in the reverse, and we want her in the upright. I'm just going to hold that one up for you guys. You guys, I don't care who you are. I do, but like, I don't care who you are. There are things in your life for which you could be grateful. And every now and then I have to remind myself to just like vocalize that or like think about that. You know, a lot of times it's just driving home and appreciating the landscape, you know, the sunset, the lake, whatever it might be. I like that one a lot. Their opinions don't matter. Most people's don't. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of really incredible people out there who will love you for being exactly who you are or support you in doing what's right for you. The people who are going to get up in arms about you doing the things that make you happy, that are right for you. I can't hear you. Oh, I feel like I was just talking about that because of the don't be an ungrateful-ish. All right, so practice gratitude. See things for what they are, but appreciate the things that are amazing, right? I'm going to go appreciate some food. I love you all. Thank you for the amazing live chat. Hello there, Mimi. Wait, is that Nancy? I can't tell. Yeah, I will see you on the next reading. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Bye, guys.